Hey everybody, and welcome to another Made in Japan segment. And in today's episode, I bring you Gigantic Army. And if you're aware of games such as Satazius, which was pretty much a side-scroll shooter, a shoot 'em up, well, same people produced this game as well, and they're called Astro Port, if I'm remembering correctly. And let's just get into a nice little intro here. And this one is more like well, it's more of a mech shooter. I guess that's a right way to describe it. So it's going to be a mech shooter, and it pays homage to various previous titles such as Cybernators, Assault Suit, Falcon, Metal Warriors, I should say, and Front Mission Gun Hazard, just to name a couple. And hopefully the sound isn't too bad. As you can see here, you got the start, of course, you got replay options, so if you do pretty well, have a really good run, then at least you can take a look at it and just boast, I guess, to yourself. And there's a couple different modes. You got easy, normal, hard, and like insane. Yeah, insane actually. And pretty much this one I'm using right now is the trial version, so there is a trial version that you can try for free, which is always nice. Free is always great. So I'll probably leave down the link to the description below, and also I'll throw it on top of the screen here. One of these edges. That's music's pretty loud. So to begin things, we're gonna just well, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. But so we have a practice mode if you wanna bone up on your skills, I guess. But essentially, to Gigantic Army, there are 6 stages, and each stage has a mid boss and a final boss. And so pretty much, you know, just your typical shoot 'em up. You have different weapon variations. You got the new riot gun, which I personally like. The assault rifle is pretty nice, pretty powerful. Then you have your special weapon, which you know, in desperate times you can have either a beam cannon, a missile pod, cluster bomb. I like the missile pod; it helps in a pinch. And the riot gun. So let's start things off with the first mission. And you know, it starts each mission with a short little diary entry here, and essentially the whole story of this game is that it's based in the 21st century and Earth is at war with the Romulans. God knows that's been used a bit, right? It's an alien race determined to stop humanity's advance into space. And pretty much what we're doing is our war with the Romulans has brought us to the planet Romulan itself, and it's now down to us and our sweet ass GMR-34 Saladin, a manned combat robot, in which we try and take down the Romulans for once and for all. And well, there's a lot of diary here to read. So let's just get into the meat of this game right off the bat here, instead of me talking and talking and talking. But as you can see, I would give a more thorough configurations description here, but you know, you have your basic jump, and if you hold down on jump, then you kind of hover as well. And also, you also have to take a little time with your aiming as well. It doesn't happen automatically. It's just you have to press up or down in order to move it this way or this way. And if you want it to stay static, then you just hold down on the fire button and it usually stays put. And you also do have a time, so you have to be wary of that. And I think for this video I'm going to just delve into exactly just like the mid-level boss and the final boss for the first level. That should suffice and be more than enough to show off what this game is about. And if you hit forward, tap it twice, and you do a little dash, same goes for the other direction. And here's our first instance of a boss here. It has multiple compartments here that you can destroy, but the main part is right here in the center. And yeah, pretty much this is a good spot to make use of our special weapon. And as you can see, it helps in a pinch like this because it can get pretty hectic pretty quickly, and I'm not sure whether under insane mode that things get like even crazier. I'm not sure because I haven't delved into that yet, but you know, anything's possible, especially with insane difficulty, right? But yeah, I know I've seen like past titles before that for like mech shooters just like this, so it's like it's nice and reminiscent of those titles of before. And if you definitely like those titles, you're going to love this one as well. Currently, you can get this game at newmedia.com or Rice Digital. For, let's see, on New Media, it lists for $5.99 US, of course, and $3.99 in, I think it's pounds or euros. I think it's pounds. And as you can see, there are like power-ups and pickups that you do get along the way. Most notably the time capsules or the time pickups. They usually add at least an extra 15 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds to your timer, because if you run out, then you lose pretty much. So, and here's our final boss of the stage. It's kind of like a tarantula, to put it in basic, as basically as possible. But really, you have two compartments here that you have to shoot off, and not so bad. You just have to dodge these little red projectiles that have hit the ground. But other than that, not much really to it with this boss. And is actually... Oh, okay. I thought it crushed me for a second. That would have been really embarrassing. Very embarrassing. It's usually not good etiquette to die on the first stage, you know? Especially during one of these kind of videos, in which you're trying to show it off. And let's use our special weapon. And there we go. Destroyed the final boss for this stage, and once you complete a stage, it tells you how much time you have left, and in our case, we had a good minute and a half still to go. So, we only took 40% HP damage, so it's nice. And this is where I think I'll leave things here because it just brings you straight into the second stage. So, if you like what you've seen, definitely pick it up at either one of the sites that I mentioned, and I'll provide the links below. Or you can even go to GreenLit. GreenLit this game actually on Steam, because it should be up there, and hopefully I'll make it on Steam. And if that's the case, then the Steam version will feature like 42 achievements, trading cards of its own, and it's also going to be hopefully supported on Linux formats, so for operating systems. But yeah, be sure to check out the sites, give a thumbs up on GreenLit. If you like it, then show your support and try out the demo. Also, free is always nice. So thank you everybody for watching, and sayonara.